party places, worship centers, and schools. That's your tertiary institutions. Talking about tertiary institutions, high schools, university, colleges, and all that. You know? Yeah, okay. Okay. And what again? Okay. This is how real estate operates. Okay, now this is a picture of the three categories of housing that we have. Trust, we cannot see the picture, right?
Yes.
Single family homes with 2 or 4 units, and multi-family building, that's under residential real estate. Are we together? Now, how to invest in real estate? There are a number of ways to invest in real estate. Some of most common ways are to invest directly in what? Home ownership, that's own a property, how you can invest, how you can make money from it. Home ownership, rental properties, and house flipping, sorry. Now, I will explain more on this home ownership. Now, you can see the picture of a man with his ATM card, right? Making the payment, and the other man with a building on his hand, trying to exchange. They are trying to transact, trying to make a transaction. That's for home ownership. That's for those that have their money in bulk. You can get the property. Now, this is a rental properties. You can also make money in rental properties as well. And okay. And the next is house flipping. Now, talking about the house flipping, how many of us could see the picture before, after, and before?
We can see it.
You can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you check very well, you see that the building, the before was looking old, right? Looking old and unkept, right? Now, do you know that the value of the property before and after can't be the same after the renovation? Correct or not? Now, yes. Yeah. Now, the house flipping is talking about renovating an old building. Now, I know of a lady in Nigeria that actually renovated the apartment they had. They had to turn it into a guest house, just like a mini hotel. They had to turn it into a guest house, and they make huge money from it. They make huge money from it. Now, this is before, while this is after. Are we together? That's talking about house flipping. Okay, yeah, this is a picture of a residential property and a picture of a commercial property as well. And this is an industrial property, lands. This is a special purpose. This is a picture. I just use a classroom as a case study. And 2 ways to make money when you buy property leasing and letting. Now, how many of us can differentiate property leasing and letting? Let me explain. Leasing is more than a year rentage. Are we together? Leasing of property starts from 3 years and above. I don't know how they do it in Tanzania, but in Nigeria, when you want to lease a property, you have to pay upfront, 3 years and above. That's how you pay for your rentage. But for letting, you can pay for 6 months, you can pay for 3 months, you can pay for 1 year. Are you getting me? So that's it. And okay, there are pros and cons. There are advantages and disadvantages on buying a physical property. The advantage talks about you get steady income, offers capital appreciation, diversity portfolio, can be bought with leverage. Then a disadvantage, illiquid, influenced by highly local factors, requires big initial capital at slay, and require active management and expertise. Okay, and more will be discussed on a book. There's a book I wrote called Real Estate Growth. How many of us are interested to get a book?
I'm interested.
You're interested, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Before the end of this course, I will actually introduce the book to us. Okay. I would actually love to introduce our second speaker, all the way from Arusha, Tanzania. She's not a person, but Sara Ngonyani. Please, I would love us to welcome Sara Ngonyani. Sara, good evening, and thanks for connecting with us all the way from Arusha, Tanzania. We're actually blessed to have you connecting with us. You know, without you on this webinar, I'm not sure this webinar will actually be a success. And I'm not sure this webinar will be complete. So Sara, next to you. Next to you. You're welcome.
All right, thank you very much, Charles. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Good
Sara.
evening.
Thank you, Daniel, Remy, Precious, Elizabeth. Thank you guys for joining, and may I take this opportunity to thank Charles for such an honor to allow me to be one of the speakers in this webinar. I think he introduced me earlier, but just in a simple way, I am a serial entrepreneur. I do different businesses, and I'm at a starting point with real estate. I own a rental property. I do it for letting. Today I have come to learn the difference between letting and leasing. Anyways, I'm a digital marketer, a business consultant, but I like to inspire people with the knowledge I have. I love imparting knowledge to other people. So what I've been requested to share with you guys this evening is about digital marketing for real estate. So I'll also be going straight to my slides. I'll be sharing my slides. I wonder if, Charles, you have allowed me to share the slides?
Yeah, you can go on.
Okay, I'm trying to check because previously I saw the option, but now it's like I can't find it. Okay, seen it. Can you enable, because it is now disabled?
Okay, go on.
Still, it is telling me the host disabled the. Anyways, let's proceed because of time.
Okay.
So what I'm going to share is about why digital marketing for real estate, or the importance of digital marketing for real estate.
Okay.
Starting with the introduction part, I hope everyone understands when we talk about digital marketing. Can anyone share what do you know about digital marketing when we say digital marketing? Hello?
Yeah, we are
Yes.
listening. We are listening.
Okay, I wanted someone to share about digital marketing because I don't want to be a preacher.
Pastor Sara.
No, Charles, you should stop that. Do you have any idea about digital marketing? Okay, anyways, I can still say because of time, and we are talking about the digital era in real estate. So I'll be focusing more on digital marketing, okay? So
Okay.
digital marketing is all about marketing using internet.
Okay.
So this includes the use of websites, the use of social media, okay? The use of YouTube channel. So whenever that you are using internet to market your property, to market your real estate business, that is digital marketing.
Okay.
There are so many channels, but I'm going to touch on few channels of digital marketing. So when we say digital marketing, we mean like there was a previous way of marketing before digital marketing.
Okay.
And that is traditional marketing.
Whoa.
So to differentiate traditional marketing, this is the marketing which relies on magazines, brochures, newspaper, TV, and radios. While digital marketing, as I said earlier, it is internet-based.
Okay.
So I hope that is clear to everyone.
Yeah.
When we
very
talk
clear.
about digital, then there is a traditional one.
Very clear.
Very clear.
Yeah, very clear.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So from what I've prepared, I thought of sharing the current challenges that that real estate or realtors are facing, and try to also share what can be a good solution for those challenges, especially for the upcoming ones. And as you've said, this webinar is focusing more on the youth.
Yeah.
And statistically, Africa is leading. Our main population, our large population is under 19.
Yeah.
So we've got so many youth, we've got so many potential real estate agencies, business owners, that they have to be prepared on how to handle this business.
Okay.
So among all the challenges that most of the real estate agents face is low inventory, especially for the new ones.
Okay.
When I talk about low inventory, I mean the challenge of finding the sellers, the challenge of being lack of experience and being attractive to the homeowners or the real estate property owners. So sometimes they're not comfortable with these new real agencies.
That's correct.
So the solution here is just to expand your sphere. Make sure you use the referrals as best way as you can. So whenever you have clients, you have to keep them, you have to keep in touch with them, you have to ask for referrals. That's the best way because they already trust you. So the second challenge that I've pinpointed is adoption of technology trends. You know, technology is emerging like every now and then.
Correct.
Yeah, so for those who are not in tech, who are not good in tech, I would advise you use the IT expertise, at least to start with and to build yourself. It's good to have a consultant who is an expert in IT.
Yeah.
The other challenge that that is there in the market is costly lead generation. It has been expensive. It has been a little bit expensive to get leads. Okay.
Yes.
Because you can find so many real estate owners, real estate business people, they have a database.
Definitely.
But now to convert that database into leads, into clients, it's a challenge.
That's correct.
So if you are using these social media, you better focus on building organic traffic instead of running the ads while people don't know you yet.
Correct.
So utilize the organic traffic,
Okay.
the people that already
Know you.
have a clue about you, about your business.
Okay.
And if you can, you can use marketing automation.
Marketing what?
So there's some automation solutions that you can use. Marketing automation, you automate your marketing system.
Okay.
You can use automated emails to advertise for those who interest. You can categorize, because normally when you advertise a property, a real estate property, some will show interest, like they're interested to know more about it.
Correct.
So some will like it, and some maybe will be like a straightforward, ready to buy.
Yeah, correct.
You see? So for those who are ready to buy, it's good to keep them so that you can resell, okay, other properties in case that you have other properties. So for cross-selling and reselling, you keep them. But those who have shown interest, also you can have their own category, just to keep on convincing them, keep on sending their adverts, keep on sending other different properties that they maybe, they look like what maybe they were interested before.
Yes.
So these are the 4 challenges I've decided to pinpoint and how you can overcome them in the market. But I also thought it's good to share the future of the real estate or the opportunities that are inside there. I'm trying to touch this, but I've seen that you've already explained earlier the potential of this market, of this business, I mean. But just to mention few, we all know like cities are expanding, especially in our continent. So it tells a lot about the opportunities that are there in the real estate business. But also I can mention the greener future of the real estate, because of almost the same reason, the urbanization, population growth. This one is like a green pasture or the greener future of this business. And the real estate technology trends also is one of the best feature that tells a lot about the opportunity which is hidden in the real estate business. As you said, this one is a long-term investment. This one is the quickest and it's more promising wealth creation than the rest of the businesses. And if I remember well, you mentioned about the successful people in the world like Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, and one of my mentors called Dan Lok also is very successful, but through real estate business is where he made a lot of money. So technology also continues to simplify. I'm talking about the trends now. It simplifies the real estate transactions. So for this case, we should not only focus on the locals when we are marketing our businesses, we should focus worldwide, because now people are buying properties everywhere. I normally like sometimes when I find these adverts from Dubai, they are selling apartments. So they're trying to convince everyone in the world, come and buy properties in our country. So these are the opportunities that they are there in this business that we should consider them whenever we talk about this business and focusing more in the digital world. Am I going too fast? Have I left anyone behind?
No.
No, Sarah, we are
All right.
listening. We are listening. I'm listening.
You're
I'm getting,
listening?
yeah, I'm actually getting value.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So after talking about the opportunities, the challenges, let us now come to why digital marketing in real estate. Or as it has been mentioned, like talking about the digital era in real estate. So I've decided to put it that way, like why should we consider digital marketing in real estate? The first thing that I thought it can be good to share, like digital marketing is the platform that is less costly. You will agree with me if you go or if you decide to print like flyers or magazines, or you go to the radio and you pay, and the TV marketing your business, it is more costful than using the digital platforms. So we have to properly utilize these things. Sometimes I call this like a blessing in our era, because 30 years back, they didn't have such opportunity like this, like what we have now. So we should properly utilize social media, YouTube, because it is cost effective. And in most cases, it is free. If you want to spend money on it, it's more likely like it's up to you. But you can use this free, this vast market, to advertise, to market your digital, your real estate properties with very minimal or almost zero cost. And digital marketing is the best and the quickest way to generate leads. If you really know and you decide to invest your time to learn more about these digital marketing platforms, it's quite easier to keep in touch with whoever that has shown interest via digital marketing platforms than doing it manually or in a traditional way. But the other thing also, you can measure data, you can measure times, how many people have visited your websites, how many have shown interest. You can even collect their emails. So digital marketing is the best way to use in knowing or even acquiring data from the prospects. And digital marketing also, it allows real estate agencies to search the targeted groups of people with the specific targeted message. As I said earlier, you can have people who show interest, you can have people who like 50-50, some like 30%. So you can fabricate a specific message based on the type of interest, type of people that have shown in whatever advert or your website or your social media pages. So it's easier to communicate like more into a personal level than general. So this is why we need to properly utilize digital marketing platforms in our real estate business. Are we together up to that moment?
Yes.
All right. So the last part that I wanted to share is about the strategies now. We have already differentiated the traditional and the digital way of marketing the real estate properties. We have also touched the challenges and the opportunities, the why, and now let us come to the how. So which strategies should we use in this digital era so that we can properly move into the market strategical? The first strategy, this one is general. You should know your niche. As an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, you will never be a supplier or whatever, or a business person, or your products that can be for everyone. Here, many of the business people in different businesses, apart from real estate, they normally sell or advertise to everyone, thinking like everyone, they want to know their products, instead of focusing on your niche. You know, for example, if someone is selling meat and you're trying to advertise to the vegetarians, do you expect to get any leads there?
No.
So it's very important, the number one strategy, to know who are you targeting? Who is your target market? Are you targeting the middle class? Are you selling the residential? Are you selling the commercial? Are you selling lands like plots and everything? So you should know your product, and then you should identify your niche. Like for me, maybe I'm only selling to families. Maybe my apartments are for the family. So even when you go to the social media, whatever, which areas to focus. Make sure you identify to the point of knowing someone in person. Like you should know their income, their demographic, like what kind of places would they want to live. You know, sometimes you can sell farms to people who are not interested in farming, because even farms are also real estate. So know your niche. Number two, this might sound like weird, but it's very important. If you decide to invest in real estate business or properties, it's good to have a beautiful website. Because for me, a website is a 24/7 office, which is open all the time. It doesn't need you to be there. People can go there. It will tell them what are you selling. It will tell them it will tell them what services do you have. It will show pictures, it will show videos, book for a property, or they can even close the business. If you really know how to present it's very important for whoever that is thinking, or social media presence. Okay. Many of the youth, I find like they are misusing this social media. If you want to tell people about you in person, you better differentiate or separate yourself with the business that you're doing. You can either have two pages, your personal and the business page. Instead of mixing up, today you've gone out, you're swimming, you're sharing in the same page where you're selling your real estate properties. So make sure you build a very strong presence by frequent posting. You can even set, like schedule your posts. And you should also know like what are the best times to post. Sometimes you can post while your target clients are busy working. So they're not going to see those posts at that very time. You should know at what is the best time maybe my target clients are online. If your target clients or prospects are middle class and many of them during the day they are busy working, then you should know like in the evening or during lunchtime or in the morning during the traffic going to office is when they go into social media. So it's good to know, it's good to learn like at what is the best time to share and what is the best way to share, how to take photos. Those are the things that you have to consider when you think about social media presence. The number 4 strategy is about video marketing. I wonder if you. Charles has mentioned like video marketing, and you can also try live video marketing. I like, there's a certain a Kenyan lady. There is time I was looking for some apartments in Nairobi, So there's this Kenyan lady, she goes to the apartment, she's doing live videos, sending them on YouTube, sending them on Facebook. You see the apartments, they show you the kitchen, they show you everything. And she's explaining everything about the property. So this is one of the ways that really makes you, it will help you to be trusted by the prospects. The number 5 strategy, okay, there are 10 strategies. So I'm at number 5 strategy. This one is the use of customer relationship management techniques. It is good. I mentioned it earlier about email campaigns. It is very good to keep a good relationship with the prospect or whoever that has bought or has shown interest on your properties. So you can think of these CRM systems. If you think those specific systems are expensive to start with, you can still use email campaigns, because emails, many of the emails are cheap, like Gmails are free. So some of the email marketing tools like MailChimp, it's also free, up to 200 emails, I think. You can send them for free to 200 people at once. So consider having some, utilizing the free CRM tools from digital platforms so that you can maintain good relationship when you have a new property. Instead of just throwing it everywhere in the social media, you know, like I had some people who were interested, and you should know how to collect people's emails by using your website pages. There's a page, normally they call it landing page, where you ask someone to provide them you their emails. So number 6, also you should know how to build online reputation. This one is more into a person, because I believe in personal branding. Personal branding has a lot to help you or to tell people about your business. Because if you can agree with me, people sometimes buy from people instead of buying from the brand or from the company. So you have to start building your personal brand. Here is why I normally tell people, you have to be careful on what you post about yourself, because it tells a lot about, it may destroy your image or it may build your brand. So consider investing in building online reputation at individual level, at personal level. I mentioned earlier about websites. So the strategy number 7 is thinking about ranking higher in Google. When I say about ranking in Google, does everyone understand this?
No.
Okay, for example, you are searching for maybe the best apartment in Abuja. So someone is writing a phrase, kwamba they want the best apartments or the beautiful apartments or the cheap apartments in Abuja. So all the links that are coming in the first page of Google, those are the ones which are ranking higher. So there's a technical ways, there are things that we call keywords. So because you're not like IT tech, so whenever you're building your website, whoever that is doing, if you tell them like, I want my website to rank higher or to be on the first page of Google, they know how to do it. There are some keywords to use, because you should know normally what do people search for when they go to Google, when they want a business like what I do, or when they want products like what I sell. Maybe Charles, if you can tell us an example, what normally do people search when they go to Google looking for properties?
Okay. You mean, are you talking about SEO?
Yes.
Search engine optimization.
Yes.
Well, it depends. They might just put in looking for 5-bedroom duplex. It depends on the location. They may also put the location at, then if it's 5-bedroom duplex, they will just puncture it on the search engine there. There's a 5-bedroom duplex at Arusha. So
Yes.
One of the things that you not discovered, one of the things that you discovered is for a company or a real estate investment firm that has a online presence. Do you understand? Like you made mention of, you talked about building up an online presence, landing page, and all those stuffs. You know, yeah. So one of the things that will make people, or that will make your company or your services to come out top 10 or top 5 is based on your online presence, number one. And you also talked about owning a website, because a website, as you said a website is a 24-hour office. Even when you are asleep,
yes,
it's always open,
yes.
right? It's always open.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm answering your question.
Yeah, I just wanted people to understand the logic behind the concept of ranking higher in Google.
Okay, fine. Now, it also helps in running
like
ads. It also helps in running ads through Google Ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ad, and all those stuff that you mentioned. Like now, if you check based on the location that our company is in Lagos mainland, Ikorodu to be precise. Are you getting me? Now, if you type Arango properties, you can check it out on Google now. Arango properties, you will see the list of properties that we have, the adverts that we have run, both on Gigi. There's an online advertising platform called Gigi, and MPC. MPC means Nigerian Property Center. Yeah, we also have what we call O-List. Like we have run various ads on Facebook, on O-List, and most of the social media platforms and all that. So if you come in that location looking for a property or looking for a particular service, and if we don't have an online presence, definitely we will not pop up.
Yes, you will never pop up.
You will never pop up here. So your online presence matters a lot. Sarah made mention of landing page as well. It is very, very vital. You know, owning a business, you have to go digital, because we're in a digital dispensation that has brought a lot of things closer to us. It has brought the globalization closer based on the digital ecosystem that we are in. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, Sarah. So I don't know if I've actually answered your question, and probably I don't know if you got value from what I said so far.
Yes, I got there that you have answered the question. So I hope everyone has got the value in that. Have understood.
I would want them to respond, so we know they are on the same pace with us.
Okay.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Yeah, trust you listening. Trust you listening to us.
Hello.
Elizabeth, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, you heard what Sarah said, right?
Yes.
You heard what Sarah said, because she's actually talking about strategic positioning when it comes to the digital era with real estate. Are you getting me?
Yes.
That's what she has been saying here. And there's a lot she has said. There's a lot I've actually taken down on my notepad. I've taken down a lot of stuff on my notepad. You know, she talked about the current challenges, how to also utilize organic traffic as well, marketing or automation, greener future of the real estate. Technology simplifies the real estate transaction as well. She has talked a lot, and is mind-boggling. Sarah, I don't know. You're amazing. Thanks for that. You can continue, please.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Chef.
Yeah, go on, please.
I'm just winding up with few strategies that are remaining. Okay. The other strategy, because sometimes lead generation might look expensive, as I said earlier, so we still need to invest in referrals.
Yeah.
Referrals is very important to cultivate on. The number 9 strategy is the use of chatbots. Does everyone know what does chatbot mean?
No.
Yeah, I do. Chatbot, I do.
Okay. Okay, in a simple language, chatbots are more of an automated response that you can create based on the frequently asked questions of your prospects. For example, if you have noticed on Facebook Messenger, they have that option of automating.
You're correct.
Creating like questions, like you just collect few questions that many of your prospects ask, and you put the answers.
Correct.
So you give people an option of getting their questions that maybe they wanted to call you, maybe they should like try to come to your office. So you give them those automated response.
Correct.
Yes. And from Facebook, the Messenger is free. There are some other chatbots which you need to buy, but the Messenger is free.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last strategy is the use of interactive content. Had anyone in here tried to use polls in Facebook?
Use what?
Polls.
Polls. Sorry, can you show us a slide on that, please?
Every time I'm trying to share, it is telling the host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay. Is the slide not on PowerPoint? It's not on PowerPoint.
It's on PowerPoint.
Okay.
I'll send you the presentation.
No problem.
When I click here, share screen, it is telling me host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay,
so
okay.
But I'll send you. Okay, the poll that I'm talking about, it is POL, POLLS. I see nowadays, even in YouTube, I see people are sharing polls. Polls is like a multiple choice question. If you've experienced, when you want to share something in a Facebook group, you can create a poll. You write a question, and then you put multiple choice answers, like answer A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. For example, you can ask someone, maybe, would you love to stay in cities or in farms, in urban areas or in like outside the cities? And then you put your optional answers, okay? Or how would you prefer to be contacted for the property, whatever? Then you put the list of answers, like options, maybe emails, or maybe WhatsApp call, or maybe a normal call. And then people, they pick. Once they click, you will see how many people have chosen maybe option A or option B or option C. So these are called polls. They normally work on Facebook in groups. You can even try, if you go to any Facebook group and try to create a post. So instead of just picking a picture, if you scroll down, you will see an option of polls. So this one also is interactive. You make people, it's like you are challenging people to interact with you. So it's another good strategy to know how many people like what kind of properties or whatever product that you're selling. So that was my 10th strategy on how digital marketing can work in real estate, or how real estate can be excellent or well practiced in the digital era. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. For those that maybe we don't know each other, you can find me on Facebook. Just type Sara J Ngonyani. I've got so many pages there because I'm doing different businesses, so you can pick the one that you're interested with.
Sarah, can we see your face? Can we see your face, please? Let's see your face, please. Let's see your face.
My face is already there. Eh?
Whoa, that's amazing! Please, I would love every one of us to show their faces, please. Because
so you still wanted to see me like in the video?
I insist. I would love all of us to show our faces. Please, if you are online, please show your face, please. It's very, very important, please. Love us to show your face. Sarah, you're looking amazing. Whoa, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Elizabeth, I can't see your face, Elizabeth.
Yes.
I can't see your face, Elizabeth. Please, can you take up the tab? Are you using a tab or a laptop?
Yeah.
You're using a laptop.
Okay, nice to see you, Elizabeth. And thank you very much for joining.
Please don't go off yet. Don't go off yet.
Yes,
Mr. Fred. Okay, Sarah.
yes.
Sarah, thank you very much. Thank you for what you've shared. I've actually learned a lot, and I got a lot of value from what you shared with us so far. So I would love to call up the tall speaker, Precious Azuonwu from Port Harcourt City, Nigeria. So Mr. Precious Azuonwu is actually he's the CEO of Emperovia Business World. He's a digital business consultant, someone that has actually blessed a lot of African youths. He's an entrepreneur and also a philanthropist. You know, I've known Precious Azuonwu for like 13 years now. And, you know, sometime last month, 19th of January was his birthday. And I would love to welcome Precious Azuonwu, the next speaker. Mr. Precious Azuonwu, please. I believe you can hear us. I would like you to unmute your business so we can also hear you as well and see your face as well. So that
guys.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Precious.
Hi guys, welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
I've had a very exclusively busy day. I've just been waiting because the meeting was super important to me. So been waiting. I was just looking at my time. I was almost running off. I said no. I just had to give out what I have now. So let's do something. Let's copy the invite link of those group, because what I want to teach in this group is worth more than like call it 500 USD. What I want to show. Let's just copy it right now and post on our WhatsApp status. Like I'm doing it right now. I'm posting on my WhatsApp status like, wow, come and get something like sorry, I'm not showing my face right now, but I'll show it very soon. So copy the invite link like so you can post the invite link, or let me see if I can post it. This is the invite link. So let me just help Charles, since I'm much digital than everyone, I think so. I think I'm trying to click the invite and it's taking so much time. So let me talk to one of my students now. Okay, so let me just put it to everyone right now. So okay, I don't know why it's doing like this, but there's a link. Okay, so I pulled out a couple of minutes. So this is the link. Let's do something. Let's take it and post on so we see we'll have much, at least we'll be 10 once we do this. Okay, so let me do that on my own social media. So I'll just speak in a very short minute because I don't really have much time anymore. Um so I want to talk about the digital real estate stuff. I'm not much of a real estate person. So I won't really so I want to post on my status now. So I'll just say something like join, we just started a live, a $500 worth is it called worth free session. on real estate. Click the link and join now. Okay, on real estate, click this link and join now. And join now. Okay. Okay, so I will now post the link now. So if you just do this now, you start having people on your Facebook. Okay. So they'll start joining. I know one person has, okay, let me see. They'll start joining. So I'll just drop this and let's see. Just a minute now. So I'll just drop this in. So have we done that? Have we done that? It's like Sarah is not here. She done that. Okay, one more thing. I'm feeling. Okay, one more thing. Okay, so I want to share my screen right now. I didn't really do it. Okay, please permit me to share my screen. You can make me a co-host, then I share my screen, then you turn it over. Okay, so can I let me know when I can do that? Okay, so can I share my screen now? I still can share. So just make me look, go through your Zoom, make me like a host. Then I want you can claim back the host back. Yeah, because this session, if people don't get this session, they really missed. Yes. So if you are here in this group, don't just jump out and say wow, like wow. Okay, I need to just start sharing my screen because I don't really have so much time right now. Okay, so if I can't share my screen, let me just make do with what I have on my this is, but I will just be very quickly. Okay, so I would like to show some live demonstrations. So Charles, what's the challenge? Is there a challenge? Is there a challenge on sharing your screen?
I think it's from my setting. So I would love to, I would like to go and do that now.
What you simply do, just click on my name.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now you can share. You can share. Go on.
Click on, okay, you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like I said, I was saying I was likely much digital. So that's why I had to step in. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is a whole lot session. So I trust God that I'm going to get value from this, and our whole life is going to really change by this. So our whole life is going to really change. I think my video is not too clear because I've just been. Okay, is it showing yet? I think it's not showing. Is it showing yet? Okay, so you see, likely in so much casual. So this is where I do my recording most of the time. Okay, so digitalized real estate is what I'll be talking about. So I'm likely going to share you just a few tips, and I'll just jump on my system and show you about the Airbnb model, and I'll show you about a route that a Nigerian company used called Nigerian Property Center, used in helping a lot of people harness the real estate opportunity without them being a pro. So how many of you can hear me? Please go ahead and type I can hear you. I can hear you. Let me know. Type it on the chat session. Let me know that you are live on this session. And like I said, the last lap is very, very much valuable. The last lap is very much valuable. So let me see the comment section. I can hear you. And once I get up to 2, then we are live to go. Okay, so yes. All right. So the first thing we're going to look at on those training, we're going to look at my table of content. I'm not really we are understanding the power of ICT in real estate. We are understanding the power of ICT in real estate. Easy online real estate. Wow. So we are talking about the Airbnb model. B and B model. No, I always call it B and B. Like B and B. That N means an and. Okay, so we are going to study the Airbnb model. We're going to look at online affiliate marketing that works for real estate. So we're going to running the right advertising for real estate. How do you want the right advertising for your real estate bills? Okay, so very quickly we'll go and talk about understanding the power of ICT in real estate. So guys, if you want to benefit from this session or maximize the best thing from this session, you're going to simply do 2 things. Number one, you need to be humble and be ready to learn. You need to act fast and be ready to learn. You need to be hungry and be ready to learn. So if you're not ready to learn, you won't really make much ado with this. You won't really make any money with what I'm going to show you. You need to be teachable and be ready to learn. That means someone should be able to teach you something that you don't know and you are ready to learn. So understand the power of ICT in real estate. So with ICT, we see you see that we go to Tanzania without us traveling on flight to Tanzania. We got those models easy gotten because we leverage on the power of Zoom and the power of WhatsApp and the power of Facebook to access audiences even though we are not at such locations. So with the power of the internet, you can achieve anything, anything on the internet you can achieve through the power of ICT. So you can reach anybody, achieve any sales target with power. So what does it ICT does for you? ICT gives us easier access, easier boundless access. We don't need to step our foot in certain places, or we can use the power of data, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just like being on the internet or being on YouTube. So you can decide to know about real estate, how I can go for like land banking in the US just on the internet, guys. So this is very, very much amazing. And trust me, this is just actually what you need right now. Okay, so we have understood the power of ICT in real estate. So let's look at the easier route. So what is this easier route? So if you are from any country in the world, I'm going to show you the B&B model. If you are in Nigeria, I'm going to show you the NBC model. So the Nigerian property model on how you can be online doing easy and simple stuff and making yourself a whole lot of money just by you doing a whole simple stuff. So who is ready for this? May I know who is ready for this? So is it Mrs. Elizabeth or Mr. Elizabeth? Are you ready for this? Mr. Charles, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yes. So I want to jump on my system now and show you a live proof of how this model works. People have made hundreds of thousands of dollars just by being on Airbnb so they can start hosting their land. So I want to share you my screen right now. So right now, guys, just a moment. So I'm sharing you my screen. So I'm sharing you my screen. So I hope you can see my screen. You can see my screen. You can
Yeah,
see my
we
screen,
can.
right?
Yeah,
So
we
this
can.
is Airbnb. So jump on Airbnb. You go open an account with this Airbnb. So Airbnb does something for you. Airbnb helps you place a housing of people. You can see, you can be in a particular country. A lot of people, people who travel to those places. You can go to those people's houses, get their houses and post on Airbnb. So other people in that can now book those houses and they're going to call you. So if, let's give a model. Let's say I stay somewhere in what will I call this place? I stay somewhere in Wuse in Abuja, Nigeria, and I host a property uh through this Airbnb model. And I said, okay, people travel to Nigeria for conferences and all that kind of stuff. So I go about in my neighborhood. I said, guy, your house is good. You use your house. Do you bother if I host it for you? So I host their house for them through the Airbnb model. And I tell them that for every client that comes in to stay in your house, I get a whooping 20%. You see this guy, I get a whooping 20%. So let's say I put the last for like $50 per night, $50 per night, and let's say the person comes to stay for seven days, and I'm gonna get a whooping 20% just by helping people place their house on Airbnb. If I place 20 houses in a month, and I just had just one successful deals from those houses, just five means will make as much as 500 USD even without somebody else using my house, just by leveraging the power of Airbnb. What if I have a home? Can be in my house and just say, okay, my house has so much spacious. Let me lease one of these rooms out to people. Anyone that comes there can pay. Let's say, like the person can pay. What I call it, five. We see like 25 USD. So 25 USD is a day the person can pay, and guys, person can join Airbnb. So you don't have to have a lot of rooms in your house and nobody's staying there, and you're not making money from it. I hope, Mr. Charles, I hope you're understanding what I'm saying.
I do. I do.
Elizabeth, yeah, you're following this. Okay, I
I
hope
do.
you're enjoying this. So I'm going to show you the Nigerian model. So Airbnb is here and it works for Tanzania. And if it's not in Tanzania, guys, this is Elizabeth, you can take it to Tanzania. So sorry that our session has been so long. It has been since 7 p.m. I understand. So for this session, I'm gonna make it very, very short. So let me show you how you can sign up an account. So when you go on Airbnb, this is my account. I was trying to open a fresh account to demonstrate before the session. So this is somewhere in Lagos. Let me click somewhere in Lagos, 15 minutes drive. My system is have a Lagos IP. So let's say it stays in Lagos. And I'm looking for a particular house. And I said I want to stay in this house. You can see this house, one bedroom, two guests and all that stuff. So I click. You see this house is somewhere in Lekki. It's someone's house. Person is not living. Will not be living in the house. Will be living in the house, but he's ready to offer his house on lease without going to break different places. And this is what he's doing is leveraging on the power of ICT, following the real estate model. So he clicks. So if you look at this housing there, this may be per night. So this is $61. This is like this is actually reasonable because is the person is giving out a full one-bedroom flat for a night for one bed for $61. Why in such places they will actually charge more than like $125 for a whole one-bedroom flat kind of apartment. So you look at these places. This one they're actually giving you $16 per night. Look at a super comfy private home in Lekki Phase One. So sometimes you want to travel to a place, you may not need to look at the estate model like do I need to go and pay luxurious fees in hotels. What Airbnb does is that it helps travelers to be close to the community base of people. Let's say you are traveling to different places that hotels are always distance from people. So it doesn't help people to connect with a community. Like if you want to understand the place very well, it's like you stay in somebody's house that is connected to a place. So you can look at this model, and these people are making a whole lot of money from Airbnb. You can see ratings already going on. You can see people are charging this amount per night. So all you just need to do is that you can lease people's houses. Like I told you the model, I can lease 20 houses This business works more if you're in Lagos and you're in Abuja. It's a very big business you can do. That's for if you're in Nigeria. If you're in Tanzania, I think this website is also accessible to you. You can go and create an account. Then you see, very simple, you create an account, you upload your picture, your full name, and you go through a simple verification process. Then you go and start leasing your houses, and people can come here and can start having foreign friends, international friends. When they fly to your country, they can decide to come and pay a visit through your house. I can actually check for Dubai now. So let me show you something. I think this may shock some of people. Let me type Dubai. Um, because most of us think that when you people go to Dubai, like they are spending a whole lot of money on. Let me see. So this is. Let me see. I want to stay in a place for Thursday. So let me search. Okay. So changing the model. So I'm saying stays in Dubai. So this model is going to show right here, guys. So this is Dubai. You look at $32 per night. Are you seeing people are giving out their houses? This one is 78. It's not even up to 100 USD because it's Airbnb. Airbnb is super safe. So what you need to do after this training, go sign up an account. Then if you have your own home that you can give out a particular place in your home for lease and all that, you can post the pictures of your house, then the amount in dollars. You can convert it to naira, knowing the exchange rate. Even you in Tanzania, you can check this out. For convert it to dollar, they put your prices there, and that's you are good to go. So if you don't have a property or anything, you can go as far as getting people properties here and agreeing a particular commission. Let's say if you put the fee for 30 USD, you are saying that someone asking a question. Let me see. I want to check the chat session. I'm finding some difficulty. Okay, let me see. The chat section. Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you. Understand some people in Tanzania actually had lots of difficulty in joining us, and I also appreciate them for their efforts because they have actually stayed. Now it's like 12 noon in their country, 12 like almost the next day in their own country. So yeah, so this Airbnb, so most of us know it, but I'm just going to show you how to use it. So this property, let's say you want to, so I'm just showing you in different countries it connects in different places in so this is Airbnb and this is for Nigerians. There's what is called like okay, this is for okay, I think let me do something. I was trying to create fresh accounts for these ones I was using. I think this is for Nigerian properties. Okay, Nigerian properties, okay. This for Nigerian properties. This one works in a very simple way. So this website, most people that are looking for properties to buy, they always go on nigerianpropertycenter.com. So let's say you have people's houses that you want to sell or that they're interested in selling their properties. You can come here and post this property here and agree on a particular percentage. Normally it's like 10 to 15% that you take. So look at this house that is 100 million. So you can agree. Depends. Sometimes you need to have like four-way agent. So someone may not like you can be like the second step agent. So the person posts and some people take up the advert and you can tell people that if you can get me a buyer on this, I give you 5%. So the goal of it is not to be greedy. So if they're online, so this we're actually giving out this stuff like this penthouse for particular. So real estate has really gone so big and so cool. So you can actually post like if you have an account, you can post like houses. Like you can see just like you are seeing these houses here. You can post your own and people come to this website and like they are going to see yours. And they're going to send you messages and get inquiries. So it's on Google search engine and it pretty much has a lot of looks and coverage. So let me go back to my slide. I hope you're following. I hope you're getting value. If you're getting value, let me know you're getting value.
Yeah, I am.
If I'm making sense, let me know. You can use the chat section for that. I hope I'm not beating around the bush so much. So
No, sir. No, sir.
okay,
You're making
so
value.
I
You're
just
making
have
value.
few more slides to go. Okay, I just have few more slides to go, and yeah, so that's the Airbnb model. So the Nigerian Property Center model. And now, I'll just have to go to something else. I was trying to develop it before. I was waiting for when the class is going to hold. And so there are two things I wanted to show you about online affiliate marketing that works for real estate stuff. So there's a simple model that people do. So I've been tried out by a lot of friends, one of my big friends. So a property can be around me and they'll just show me the property, and the property at times can be very expensive, some $1.2 million. And they'll be like, if you can get me someone for this 2%, anybody 1%. So they use that percentage to get a lot of people that they call food soldiers. They call those people food soldiers. So those people go about preaching the gospel of that land, so people can buy it. Like I can just know have one uncle that wants land. So just by me having the contact of that uncle, if I release it to my friend, I'm making a whole lot of money by selling for land that are high price lands, like 100 million and all that kind of stuff. So this is online affiliate marketing that works. So affiliate marketing, like I said, is a marketing that's done based on conversion. So once you convert a sales, a particular percentage of that amount, like let's say the amount was 100,000. So if it's affiliate marketing that was done, the agreed amount of that stuff is given to you. So if you have 10%, 5%, 2%, 4% is a whole big, and there is no real estate deal in the world that doesn't pass through affiliate marketing. We heard that Elon Musk bought a very large property in Silicon Valley, and you see a real estate agent is cashing out so big time, 5%, 10% from just those transactions, just by knowing Elon Musk, so just by him knowing how to position his legal documents. So what I'm showing you guys is very much lucrative, is very much workable, and it can really, really change your life. So, like I said, please take note of Airbnb. This business have changed a lot of lives in Lagos, Nigeria, and Abuja, Nigeria. Yes, like I told you, just like the speed of light, you can start making money from just like a speed of light. You can start making money from just like an hour from now if you have a lot of properties on Airbnb, because people are really moving into these cities on a daily basis, and most times they are stuck to look for alternative to hotels, especially. And when they get that, they really appreciate. Okay, all right. So this online marketing that works. So I've showed you that model. I wanted to do some demonstrations by saying after 10 minutes, I'll also try to catch up. So marketing that works. So let me just give you this simple model. Let's say this is Bright and this is Sarah. Okay, I think one of our speakers for this program was Sarah. So okay, so this is Bright, this is Sarah. So let's say Bright doesn't know anything about marketing, and but Bright has a lot of contacts. Maybe on his phone, he knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. But this is Bright. This is Sarah. Sarah knows Bright. So just by Sarah leveraging on Bright's contacts, Sarah can be able to tell Bright, hi bro, like I don't really want you to do so much for me. All I want you to do is that, okay, I'll show you real estate offer, and you can let me know if any of your contacts may need it, and I'll directly follow up on the person. All you just need to do is you take a permission and give me the person's contact. So but for any deal that's done, 2% comes to you. And Bright is not a big deal for him to give you out someone's number. And before you have it, this affiliate marketing system can simply expand and expand. So whenever you have a property, then you just have to talk to who is the right person that has the right contact for this stuff, Not just that I'm just a one-man show trying to make miracles by looking for people that buy product without having the right network of people that should require those products with ease. I don't really need to start doing a magic, clicking a magic one in codes to make it happen. Okay, so I'll just quickly go on running the right advertising. So in advert marketing, there's what we call TAM, TAM. It's called target audience marketing. So it's called target audience marketing. So I'm going to show you, but I don't really have so much time. So I want to simply, like those of us that are here, I think I'm seeing Mr. Siri is here. Wow. So I'm going to show you. I was thinking that I will have a lot of my Tanzania students. I would have given them a gift now, but I think Mr. Charles, I'll send it to Mr. Charles so he can convey to them because these are already their own money in their own country. Okay, so team target audience marketing. So who are your target audience? So let's do a very simple math. It's called the buyer persona. I don't know whether I got the pronunciation correctly. So the buyer persona. Is it persona? Yes. So let's call it the buyer persona. So this is what I'm talking about. So it tells you like someone wants to buy something that now you're trying to tell us who are the kind of people that can buy that product that will make them qualified for the product. Can a kid of 15 years be your target audience in real estate, Mr. Charles? I think Mr. Charles is a big time real estate dude. So, but imagine you going to talk to someone of 15 years, telling him, telling him how you want him to buy a product. Like you have this, even though it's not a product of let's say $1,000, it
Yeah.
doesn't still, especially in Nigerian context, it doesn't still make sense. Even in the European context, like I discussed with one of my friends to Jones on Instagram. I remember that some deals I was talking to him about, his mom needed to still talk about it. So
Wow.
that means that target audience, like before you can start talking about the property to sell, like can you just like in Nigeria, for example, if you want to sell a property, then you now target someone of 18 years old, 20 years old.
It's not possible now.
Yeah, so you see, real estate works with target audience, team. So let me tell you about people, the list of people that actually buy real estate a lot. You know, real estate, for example, people try to acquire real estate when they are in Africa, in quotes, when they are at the peak of their life. At the peak of their life, let's say they are like 45, they are like going to 50. Yes, people at their 30s acquire real estate, but there are not so many. Um, so when you want to do any form of online adverts, age, this one, so age is not a number now, not just a number, age is a number. Someone like me can you can target me, but let's say I'm not up to 30, but those are called rare figures. Okay, rare figures. But in marketing you have to be strategic and direct. Someone in Nigeria, on a common sense note, someone less than 30 will not be your target audience in your real estate deal. You just have to tell yourself the truth. Now, but there's something again you can look at. You can say tech owners, or someone like, you can say something like business owners. Business owners can be your target audience because they may have the kind of capital required to buy real estate from you. So people that are business owners in Nigeria, for example, they are not really most times of a young people like that. So people that are business owners, likely they are 30, 40. You know, age has a lot of things to do with how we African cities. So target audience can be with gender also. Which gender buys more product more? They can easily buy real estate deals. That
Okay, that's
decide
female.
to look at real estate deals. It's more of the males that want to think about building stuff a lot. Build, especially when it has to do with the building. But there are some products that a female in the African context can go for.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say a female would like to buy, if the person is super wealthy, they are not so much wealthy females in quotes, like they can make their personal decision with their money on buying real estate deals. But a female can actually convince a man, either his husband, his brother, someone around him, to buy real estate. a particular product, and they have the power of word of mouth marketing. So
Give me
that
one log.
means,
The thing don't open for me now. So I
please,
record
please,
the answer
please,
to make
let's
assign.
please, Charles, please kindly mute. Okay, so we don't have a disruption. So this is called the buyer persona. So the first thing we have to do is to identify the kind of property. I once ran an advert for a real estate company, and we had to target the ads at some point to over people that are 35 years of age, then down to people that were 35 to 60, then people that on their Facebook, they don't, it's like they don't really watch videos. Like you have to check out behavior patterns of those people. You Someone that wants to buy a property of 50 million will come on Facebook and start watching all the comedy videos. Like it's not possible. So yeah, like just use the worst case scenario analysis for those things. So you create your buyer persona before running any form of advert. Let me say I just want to do a land of 1 million naira. 1 million naira is not much of a big deal. So someone at his 20s can decide to buy a property of that amount. And I can just say, okay, the age, the gender, the location. So like let's say something. People are buying more properties in Lagos, Ogun State, Abuja, Port Harcourt. I'm giving you the real estate hierarchy. Lagos, because prices of real estate easily appreciate in those states. Like whether the real estate was expensive or not, prices of land appreciate a lot in Lagos. Then you go to Abuja, Ogun State. Then after Ogun State, you start talking about Abuja. Then talk about Port Harcourt. Then you can start talking about likely, like I don't really know, but I just had on top. These were the four.
Yeah.
Owewe, the land of hotels. Wow. So,
Yeah.
so, so Were, yeah, okay, Were is cool. Were cool. But I think okay. Let me say Were. Yeah, so Were, and there are a lot of real estate stuff being done there. Like people easily build, and there's this cultural system of the Igbo culture that I think it's somewhere Anambra also that
Yeah.
encourages people
Anambra.
to always build their homes. Like the culture
Onitsha.
always build.
Onitsha.
Yeah, so the real estate deals in those places work more for selling fresh lands. They still have Delta also. Delta lands are kind of like very cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so someone
You're
can
right.
easily buy a land at Delta State and hold on, and cost of labor is also cheap in certain places. Then, but you can also target the north like Kaduna, but people still have that fear of crisis and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But so
You're
that's
right.
business for you. Everything
Yeah.
has its own risk. So that's you create your buyer persona, so gender, location, and we like call it purchasing power. So purchasing power, like someone like you can easily sell a real estate product to someone that is undergoing his pension system. So there are over like I think 100,000 people yearly in Nigeria, if not less or more, that will retire from Nigerian civil service, but they're going to be receiving money that's like 10 million, 15 million. And most of those things that they're always looking how to invest in a real estate. They don't really, if you ask an elderly person, they don't really know much about any business apart from buying of land, building it, and collecting house rent. But
You're
most of
right.
the time, when you start telling them about land banking, you buy lands and you sell it off. Then, but because the power of real estate now is no longer in you buying a land, building, and collecting house rent. It will take you 20 years to recover back the money that you've been building your house. You can use the power
Correct.
of land banking. You buy, the land goes higher, like 25%, 50%, and you sell it off. Then you go and get the next one, or you decide to hold on. Don't like how people are holding on to bitcoins. You can decide to hold on your lands for 3 years, then you sell it off. So that's the power of investment. So with this, I think if you have questions you can ask, I want to just wrap it up here. So let me just give a very brief summary. So like I said, running the right advertising for your real estate, you need to know your target audience very well at the back of your hand. So your target audience can be for student community. Let's say you want people to lease a hosted commodity around you. Then that, by the way, they want people to buy lands, buy property, buy hotels, buy malls. You know the right set of people to talk to. Like business owners kind of want to buy properties that are in strategic locations. Like I told you, that one of the buyer persona is age, gender, location, and
Location
purchasing
and
power.
purchasing power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want an advert for a certain product for a Port Harcourt audience and an Abuja audience, different results. An Abuja audience can have large bucks of money to make do with land banking, like buy a land and sell off easily, than my Port Harcourt audience that you can run advert. Let's say you run advert with 100,000 naira on Facebook, and you target just Port Harcourt. Then you go target Abuja. You're gonna have more results in your Abuja. Why? Purchasing power. So you check purchasing power value, and if your land is so cheap, someone in Abuja may not want to buy it. That's another kind. So those kind of products. So you do your due diligence, and quickly, I just want to show you guys the Airbnb. If I don't want anybody to forget about the Airbnb model. So look at my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
This is okay, this is the Airbnb model. So I just showed you how people go to Dubai, and you think that they spend so much money in paying for hotels, and you can just see that people use Airbnb, and it's now exotic pictures from those places, and you're having that, oh Godwin kind of feeling. So this is the model that they use all the time. So you see houses, $32 per night. That's like
That's about 13,
15,000.
13, okay.
13,000.
13,335. Wow.
Yes. And you can do that for even your place in anywhere in the
Yeah.
world, both in Port Harcourt, if you're in
Yeah.
Tanzania, if you're in Lagos, Abuja. If you have your house that you have a space like a room, I want to lease it out, you can just uh put it up on Airbnb and put your price tag. So when people like, if you're in Abuja, very good for you because people are always flying into that city, and people like avoiding Abuja hotels these days. Like if there's a alternative, because most of Abuja hotels, the least hotels most of the time is 30K per night. So if I go to
Correct.
Abuja now on those sites and check Airbnb prices, you'll be gladly appreciate what Airbnb is really doing. Okay, so let's see. Let's do the search ourselves and see the prices ourselves. So okay, you can look now. This is $29 per night. This is showing a private end suite. So a private end suite normally should cost of up to 50,000 if you are going to pay through direct hotel. Or someone has an exotic home and is giving you out these things. Isn't that awesome? So this is a Noah apartment, a bachelor suite. It's very expensive if you have to pay for it, but it's less than 100 USD per night. So I'm going to end here with this one. Let me go to the Nigerian. So register an account, play around, and upload your properties and all that. So you'll be glad you did. So let me just wrap up. Nigerian properties, you open an account and you can post your properties here. So you have people that will just. So let me show you. I think I'm almost keeping out something. I want to take you to the registration process so no one gets confused. No one gets confused somewhere else. So let's see, this is my account and I want to sign out and sign in. Let me just see the account creation form and just show you how to fill it. So I just click here, guys, register. Okay, so I click on register, and so I click on register. Let's see. So it should be form. So I'm going to fill all those things. So first, what when it comes to property, I'm going to click is this is what I'm going to click. That's not click as my stuff. Okay, so when you do that, you just click register and you need to just verify your emails, and that's all, and you are good to go. You can make your first 1 million through this around you and post on those sites. You're gonna have a lot of people because this is like the number one website for properties in Nigeria. So people looking for properties to buy, they come to this site, and you can get as far as 10% from each property. So I hope we get this right. So if you have questions, you can ask, and Mr. Chazin, it's been a very kind of late. I had to think. Yeah, so I'm done.
Thank
So
you.
I'm
Thank you
done,
very much.
Mr. Chazvin. So
Thank you very
if you
much.
have questions for me, you can ask me. You can ask me. I want to go and eat Garian. So
Oh, it's
so
amazing.
I've had a very long day. Yeah. So you have questions for me. These are very much proven method, like I just showed you. So some of us that are already the Dubai flight they are going to this year, ensure you use the Airbnb model so you can save money to send to us as seed when once you get to Dubai.
That's amazing.
Okay, so you have questions for me. I want to go. I think we should just close up.
Yeah, we have to. We have to close.
Okay, so I have to quickly first of all jump up. So thank you for what you're doing. I think most of our people here they are just like 1 p.m. in there, 1 a.m. in their Nigerian time. So let's how we'll take cognizance of the time and we do much better. You do much better. Did you record this session? Is it
Yeah,
recorded?
it's
I
recorded.
don't
Yeah,
know.
everything is recorded. Everything is recorded.
All right, all right. So we post much updates to those people. So I want to give them a particular gift. I think my Google screen is showing right here, right?
Okay.
My screen is showing.
Definitely, yeah. It's showing.
I wanted to give them a particular Google stuff about Facebook.
Okay, I think.
So
Can you hear me?
let me see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Then once I details like very private. Okay, so I want to show something like Udemy. So I'll just give you a particular link. So you send it to all everybody that participated for it. So you can take it, they can take a particular course. So they know how to get the right target audience on Facebook.
Okay.
Very much
Yeah.
stressed. So this is let me show you. Let me show you my Udemy screen. Please don't tell my village people that I showed you my Udemy screen. So this is my Udemy screen. So it's not much of a big
Okay.
ado. I am an international instructor on this platform. So I'll
Oh.
just quickly. You can see this is one of my best selling courses here. Okay, so I'll just click. I just want to give it. I want it's $19.99, but I want to plead Udemy to give me back and just 10 persons can get it. So should I make it for more? How many persons registered for this program?
Yeah, up to 32.
Message. Okay, so let me make it for
I
more.
think 10 people actually
So I've actually
participated.
okay 10. So let me just make it for 10. So I'll create a coupon. You can see that I'm creating a coupon now. So that's as a premium instructor, I'm giving the power of creating coupon
Okay.
just once. So this you can see here these coupons will expire in 31 days.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone with this coupon can get this course free with certificate from Udemy.
Wow.
So I'm giving you to show appreciations to everyone that came to the session, that were able to view us even when it was. I think we had a lot of Tanzanian students, even when
Yeah,
it
we
was
do. We do.
midnight,
We do. We
very
do.
much midnight. So I'll send it to you right now. So you can copy it from the chat session. Let me see if I can get you on the chat session now. So guys, let me find it, please. Okay. I'll chat. So I'm chatting you. Is it privately? Yeah. Let me see. So this is that's the link. So just a click through, it will just show you that the coupon just like this. Let me click on it. I hope it does not take me to my Google Chrome.
Mhm.
And let me see. Have you seen? Okay, you are looking at the magic. You just take it through these things, and you get it for free, and that's it. So let everybody have it. So it's part of my way of saying thank you to them and encouraging what you're doing, Mr. Charles, because it's really make a difference. And let me have the recording of the session, or actually my session.
Okay.
And yeah, so this is once I just click through, take them to Udemy, and Udemy is the number one learning platform in the world. So that's a
Yeah.
very big gift I'm giving to them. All right, so I will have to jump out now. All right, thank you,
You're welcome, sir.
Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Precious. Yeah.
From Charles. So my screen don't want me to go. So you can push me out. I want to really, I'm finding the push out button, and it's looking it's looking kind of like looking difficult. I don't know why. Hmm, kind of trying to go. So you can stop the meeting, please. I'm trying to push out, and it's like the meeting now. Is it that I'm facing instead of the meeting?
Are you
Okay,
are you
thank
still there? Are you still there? I remove it. Thank you very much. Okay. I really want to appreciate
you. Okay, you can turn it off.
yeah, I really want to appreciate every one of you that made it possible to be in this webinar. And I want to thank Precious Azuonwu. I want to thank Sara Ngonyani, all the way from Arusha, Tanzania. You all were so amazing, and I trust God that we got a lot of value. Actually, got a lot of value, especially on this Airbnb, Mr. Precious. I've actually come across this Airbnb, but I never knew much about it. But tonight I was able to have a clearer understanding, or a better understanding per se. I was able to have a better understanding on this Airbnb. And as soon as I'm done with this, I think I just have to create an account with them to to push up the properties we have. Thank you for sharing your value with us. Arango Properties actually appreciate. And thanks to Emperovia World, thanks to SGN, that's Sarah, SGN Digital Sarah from Tanzania. And thanks to all the participants. I can see one of our sister, Michelle Michael. Michelle Michael, thanks for connecting all the way from Delta, Nigeria. And thanks to all the Tanzanian participants who have gone offline due to the time zone. I believe this should be after 1 in their own nation now, right? This should be after 1, yes. It should be after 1 a.m. or so. You're welcome, Michelle. You don't want to say anything yet, okay? Okay, so please, I would like those of us that are online to share our faces, please. Let us share our faces. So
Yeah. Have you
yeah.
stopped? I hope you have stopped the recording. Have you clicked? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah,
Okay, I don't
definitely.
know.
I've paused.
What you did with that.
I've paused the recording.
Yeah,
Hello.
but I'm finding. I wanted to move. I wanted to go and attend to something, but I don't know. It's like you use the code to code my system from not giving your.
So, Michelle, I would love to see your face, please. At least the people that participated, we all saw their faces. So, if you're connecting anywhere,
Snap. Do you snap the location?
I did.
Snap.
I did a screenshot. Yes, I use sniping to do that. I did a screenshot. So, Michelle, I believe you can hear me clearly. So we'd love to see your face, and if you have anything to say to us, fine. We'd love to hear from you. And thank you, Mr. Precious. Thank you, Temporary Award. Thank you for the Facebook cash system gift. You know, this webinar wouldn't have been complete without Temporary Award. It would have been complete without you that participated. And for all those that participated, you can send us a mail. You can send us a mail at Arango. You can send us a mail. You can just kindly send your full name. Send your full name to arangop@gmail.com. arangop@gmail.com. Certificate of attendance and completion will be sent to you. Thank you very much. Do have a blessed night rest. Mr. Precious, thank you. I'll share the video to you as soon as I'm done compiling it.
All right, thank you.
Okay, do have a blessed night rest. Bye-bye.